Last part of when you do not know that he is a mysterious king whose obsession will never let you go. Other point of view. Taehyung did not move back and was very angry at Richard's act. Yan, Richard? Richard. Oh my, did he hurt you? Jungkook. Richard. He tried to stop him, but he moved towards you and pushed away Taehyung. Richard. What are you waiting for, officer? Arrest him. You step down. The cabinet. Jan, what's wrong with you, Richard? Are you Richard? He, officer. I am really sorry, sir. I didn't know it's your place. He bowed down in front of Taehyung, and it was shocking to your brother, who was being dramatic. Taehyung, it's okay. You can leave. Richard, what? Wait. Jan, will you now explain this? Jungkook, this idiot brags about your boyfriend to be a mafia and claimed that you are kidnapped. Richard, it's the truth, isn't it? I should call Dad. You snatched his phone. Jan, it's not the truth. Richard, I overheard yours and Jungkook's talk that day. You remembered when you felt that someone ran. Jungkook, you are misunderstanding. Taehyung, yes, it is true, and I am a mafia. Only he was the one who was tension free. Jan, what? Ah, Richard, I was kidnapped and Taehyung saved me. So wind up this drama now. Poor Richard was dizzy. His sister fell in love with Mafia. Someone kidnapped her and her boyfriend saved her. And he never knew a thing. Jungkook, bro, just keep it to yourself. I have checked everything and your sister is with the best man. You were shocked to hear this from Jungkook. Taehyung stood closer and leaned. Ta, he helped me. Jan, really? Ta, yeah, after receiving a punch. Richard, yo, don't touch her. Jan, shut up. Tell whoever you want. I don't care. I love him and I will marry him. Ta, why so close, huh? Your sister is happy with me. Isn't this enough for you? Jungkook patted Richard's back. Jungkook, think carefully. He is don't upset him, or he might. Richard, I was just worried for John. Taehyung laughed, and you explained Richard everything. After 1 week, it was daytime, and very less people were in the cafe. You were sitting in Taehyung's warm embrace. Jan, you should eat something. Ta, no, I should just look at this girl, who is very precious to me. Jan. Your giggles made him smile. Jan, I noticed that. Ta, what? Jan, that you are being very protective these days, not leaving me even for a second. He laughed it off. Taehyung, not that much. Jan, I have noticed your car outside my house. You stay there all night, don't you? He was surprised. Ta, how you notice such things? You should sleep on time. You turned to him and took his face in your palms as he was trying to avoid the topic. Jan, Taehyung, I know you are paranoid about my safety and maybe scared too. He placed his hands above yours. Taehyung, I want you to be in my mansion, in my sight, all safe. Jan, you had already hired guards for me, so nothing to worry about. You hugged him. Taehyung, cannot we just get married along with Richard and Maggie? She looked at him. Jan, are you for real? Taehyung, I seriously hate this distance. He always finds excuses to be with you. Jan, being engaged is a vibe. We should enjoy that too. Da, what vibe? Jan, doing little things like dates, sneaking around. He growled. Da, no way. You protested, but he effortlessly pulled you. Taehyung, after engagement, I am not going to care about anyone and will crash in your room whenever I want. No sneaking for me. Jan, Taehyung, da, I cannot stay away from you, and it's pretty obvious to your parents too. Of course, everyone had witnessed his madness for you, and they were now used to of it. Jan, there should be a difference between being engaged and married. Taehyung, well, we will not be doing that thing before marriage, so yeah, you punched him. Taehyung, ah girl, getting stronger, huh? Work on stamina too. It will help us at night. He was sure that you must be blushing now. After marriage ceremony of Richard and Maggie, you and Taehyung exchanged engagement rings. Ta, you are looking the prettiest here. Yan, praise the bride only. You two were whispering as others were busy in the photo shoot with Ta, and you are my bride. He never fails to make you shy. Yan, you can praise me later. Taehyung, later when? You had a naughty smile on your face. Yan, in my room. He became overexcited like a child. Your mother. You two also come here now? Yeah, sure. Let's end this soon. You laughed. You came in your room and locked the door. Jan, these heels and this dress. Feeling tired, you took off heels and stood in front of the mirror. Jan, I just want to sleep now. You pulled what? Wait, what are you doing? I am here. With a scream, you turned towards him. He was spread on your bed as if he owns it. Jan, why are you here? You strode to him and totally forgot about the Jan. You scared me. Taking a cushion, you were hitting him. He snatched that little weapon from you. Jan, what if someone sees you here? You have no shame. You were Howard. Taehyung, my dear princess, you yourself said that I can praise you in your room. His heart was jumping at the view of Jan. I said just like that. And you really? Da, first you should fix it before I lose control and show you my passionate love for you. You looked down. Letting out a gasp, you stepped down the bed. Jan, you get out. He saw you struggling with the dress. Jan, this zip. You moved back when he was leaving the bed. The wall stopped you, and he did not until he was close. Jan, Taehyung, Da, you were looking so beautiful that I wanted to stare at you for all my life. You were turning red as his hands moved. Taehyung, like this, just you and me. Feeling it, you gulped down. Jan, what are you? He pulled it. Taehyung, I can never break your trust. You smiled and placed your head where his heart was beating for his girl. Jan, I love you the most, Taehyung. Da, and I love you more than anyone. You breathed in deeply. Taehyung, what's the plan for the night? Jan, we can cuddle. He easily obeyed the order. After 3 months, only Taehyung knows how he spent these days. And so your parents had to show some mercy and set a marriage date. But to test Taehyung's patience, after marriage ceremony, they all were gathered in his room. You were wearing a bridal dress and on the bed. Maggie and Jungkook were on either side of yours. Your mother, let's go. We should now leave. Your father, yeah, right. They left the room with Richard, but two guards around you were fixed. Maggie, room is big, and there are lots of spots to do that. She whispered. Jan, do what? Jungkook, don't spoil her innocence. Taehyung had narrowed his eyes at the three. Jan, what? Tell me. Taehyung, you do need an invitation? Jungkook stood obediently. Maggie, that thing, the final part. You bit your lip and then giggled. JK, yeah, she is filling her brain with more trash. Taehyung came forward and saw Maggie left the bed. Jungkook, come now. He held her hand and pulled her along. Maggie, try all the poses. Your eyes were wide, and Jungkook closed the door after taking her outside the room. Taehyung, what poses? He asked while sitting near you. Jan, to take pictures. He pulled you. Taehyung, you think I am a kid? Jan, of course not. You are very clever. Taehyung, so what poses she told you about? Jan, she did not tell me a word. How can I discuss such things with her? Taehyung, but you can discuss with me. So should we start? Jan, what will we do? Taehyung, all scary things. He whispered, another glare from you that he turned into for the rest of the night. Happy ending. Hope you people enjoyed this series. Please share your thoughts too. Thanks for watching and love you all.